Okay. Welcome back to What's Niggling Me. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm going to start with the Theo Vaughn episode I watched yesterday, and I'll finish with Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. I wanted both of them to run on a ticket together individually, or together last year, 2023, a long time ago. And now they're both looking like they're gonna get in. RFK Jr. got that 14-13. Still not done. Trump's holding a press conference with Bibi Netanyahu at 5:15 my time. Less than 5 hours. Tariffs. Okay. We'll go raw and unedited because I'm not a little pussy, and I'll put my episodes out with no editing. Every single one, no editing. If it gets pulled down, I'll read the fucking guidelines that they fucking told me I violated, and we'll see. But I'm not going to edit that episode. I'm just gonna re-fucking do a new one. That's what happened on the one that happened to. I'm not editing anything. I'm not looking to have a fucking professional fucking podcast. I'm looking to tell you what's niggling me. And maybe these things niggle you too. Theo Vaughn had, I don't know if anybody watches Theo Vaughn, but he had on, well, a ton of people watch him. I don't know if anybody watching this. He had on Layla Micklethwait. And I feel like I've seen her before on something, but I don't know. Maybe she was on Patrick Bet-David before or something. But Theo is much better at talking to beautiful women than he used to be. Even though, like, she was serious, it was quite a serious topic. So, but she didn't, I don't know if she's watched Theo Vaughn before. She just saw, nothing against her, she's doing a good deed. But she saw, like, a great opportunity, probably being invited, because Theo would invite somebody like that. This woman's been trying to not take down Pornhub and porn sites, but going after human trafficking, which is a massive fucking deal in this world, clearly. That the politicians, some, I know that Senator Marsha Blackburn, I think she's Tennessee, she brings it up. She fucking is one of the only politicians I hear, no news, but politicians I hear calling for the Epstein stuff still. She's been going after credit card companies because they're the ones that allow their payment services to be used on Pornhub, and this is crazy because I've seen on other things like this. This is crazy to allow still in today's age. This is insane too, but Hunter Biden did it, right? So this woman said insane stories. Like, why are these people doing it? I don't know. Why are these people uploading illegal content onto Pornhub with their ID? Like, that's what's crazy. So before they didn't, but now they do. You have to use your ID. You have to upload your ID in order to upload content to have a channel on Pornhub and other porn sites. She was specifically talking about Pornhub and their sister sites. so the uploader only had to verify themselves. The people in the content didn't have to be verified. That's crazy in today's age. That's not good vetting. That's crazy to me. Now, Hunter Biden had his own Pornhub account. And it's funny because Google is brutal, and all the news stations and fact checkers literally write articles lying. They lie. They're blatant lies. I can go look at these fucking articles and they're blatant lies that'll say Hunter Biden's Pornhub account it's not proven that he uploaded videos on his Pornhub account. I fucking watched him get a foot job on it for 12 fucking minutes. And smoke crack at the same time. I know, and talk. I know he uploaded, and he talked about on this fucking video how much money they can make doing it. Him and this girl that you can't tell who it is. Because he's on a couch maybe, I think, this guy. And he's smoking fucking crack. And he's hard as fuck somehow. I don't really know. I don't know how crack works. I know coke will fucking you'll have a limp dick. So this girl's just, they're lubing her feet up. And she's just going to fucking town. Wild. He likes that though, because I've seen tons of fucking girls with their feet on his dick. He likes that. And foot fetishes, not that big a deal in the kink world. That's minor. Might sound weird or crazy to most people, but and I'm not interested in feet personally, but that's not wild. There's some wild shit that people like, in my opinion. Two come to my mind real quick. There's girls. Maybe there's guys. I bet there's guys, but there's a lot of girls. This could sound crazy. There's a lot of girls that like to play as a little girl. They literally have fucking soothers and fucking diapers. Like there's some full all out. It would be like a person that identifies as a cat and they are literally using a litter box. Like they've gone all out. There's girls that are all out with diapers and soothers. Grown women. They got this kink. So feet ain't shit to that, right? And maybe there's girls, but there's cucks out there that let their girl get fucked and then eat their pussy. That's fucking crazy if you like doing that. To me. If you want to do it, you're not hurting nobody. Go ahead and do it. But this girl was like all about, these people are not consenting, and people are underage, I guess, and stuff like that. So that's what she was tackling, that the uploader is uploading child porn sometimes, and then non-consensual porn sometimes. Because there's a consensual, non-consensual role as well. Not even a role play as well. The game is wild, the kink game. And there's a wide variety from feet, which I think is quite minor. If you like that, that's whatever. There's some just extreme things. There's a lot of, I've been hearing this for a few years, I don't know. I feel like for some reason since COVID and not previously. The complaint my whole life, I guess, that I've always heard since I was younger was like, guys come quick. That was the issue, where guys were coming quick. And now the issue, I guess, is like guys can't even get their dick hard. So they're taking Cialis, Viagra, the gas station pills, Blue Chews that are just fucking promoted like crazy. And the amount I see them promoted, the Blue Chews, it's fucking crazy. Viagra, Cialis, like, are that many guys can't get their dick hard? What's going on? If we are human health fucking services person needs to be addressing that issue. Why are guys, young guys apparently, like, not getting their dick hard? That's weird. So they like can't even literally have sex to come quick. In my opinion, I remember there was this movie Bubble Boy. I think is what it was called. I guess it's ingrained in my head because that movie's old. And he would get hard when he saw some girl. I think he would be dead from, like, in this world. But I think he would, like, say the Pledge of Allegiance or sing the national anthem. He would just do something in order for him to distract his mind so his dick wouldn't get hard. No, that's not the goal. I think the goal, I suppose, I wonder if I ever came quick. It's a long time ago that, like, I guess that would be the issue, and I don't know. It would be funny to ask. But the goal should be you're not even focusing on yourself and coming. The goal should be women can come multiple times, and we can only come once, recharge, and you can go again. Hopefully, apparently, like, that's an issue. But women can come multiple times, right? So, like, pretty quickly. So you should focus on just doing that, you know what I mean? And then you get yours in, because she can come multiple times. And then she's pumped that you let her come first, or come at all. But focus on that maybe, and then you're not focusing on, like, you're not, I don't know. I think that's a good idea. You want to get her addicted to you, I guess, like, so then, like, you get a good review, right? I don't know. But the ED thing, like, and the addiction to porn. So, like, that's what this is about. Like, or Theo always talks about the addiction to porn issue. And I guess that's an issue. I don't know that that's an issue. I think it could be a good educational tool. Whatever, this is a pro and a con. Because I can get too obsessed with details. That's why I got thousands of notes. How many notes I got in my phone? 6,660 notes. Because I want to know everything and everything I do. I want to be the best at whatever I do, or I don't want to do it at all. It's a pro and a con. I have a hard time being on a team because it's hard for me to believe that everybody's going to put the same effort. It's hard for me it's my weakness, is letting someone else do something for me because I feel like they might not put as much effort as I will. So it's hard for me. You got to prove to me that I can trust you to put full effort. Because if I'm only going to put full effort, I'm not doing it at all. So, like, lifting weights, growing weed. I know so much for optimal performance in whatever I do. That's because I'm going to study it if I'm going to do it. In sex, like, I wanted to be good at it. It seemed like it was a pretty important thing in life. And I don't know why. So obviously, like, I know I'm not like other people. So the pro of constantly seeing the memes for years of, like, guys can't make girls come. Clearly, the majority of the male population was failing at this while I was trying to strive to achieve this. So it worked in my favor that guys were failing. But the not getting hard thing, for you to be a young man and not getting hard doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? It can't be the porn. Remember the sex addiction thing too? And I would never say that I have sex addiction because I think that isn't real. I understand a high sex drive. Remember Tiger Woods using that as an excuse why he was fucking a bunch of women instead of his wife. That's a pretty lame excuse to me. You're not fucking born with it. Well, I guess like you're not born addicted to crack either. Addicted to sex. It's a weird one. I don't understand that, and I don't understand the erectile dysfunction thing. I don't know if these are life choices. Like, I don't know what the issue is. But it's a big fucking issue because I constantly see the promotion of you're not able to get your dick hard. And then I see the porn addiction thing being an issue. And I'm like, I don't get it. I would prefer, if I have someone I'm consistently having sex with, I'm not like looking at porn at all. I'm not jerking off at all. I like to have a lot of sex. So, and it's way better. So why would I be jerking off? I have no interest in doing it. When I could just be having sex. But I don't understand being addicted. Like, I don't get the addiction thing. And I feel like I have a pretty addictive personality. That's why I refrain from doing things if I think I might like it. Because I'll want to do it all the time and be obsessed with whatever that is. Never did coke ever in my life, and I was around it from 17 for a long time, and I never did it once because I knew it was expensive, but I knew, I saw like you have to do it constantly throughout the night, unless you're fucking doing it all day. But if I just would watch people, they would have to do it all night, and I'm like, yo, that sucks. Like, this one girl that used to live behind me, I remember she had all her fingers and rubbed it on my gums before. My gums got numb. But I never was snorting lines of coke. And I don't care if you do it. It makes you skinny too. So like when I started lifting at like 18, I didn't want to do that because it would make me skinny, and I already had a hard enough time putting on weight, so I wasn't going to do that. I love smoking weed. I love doing mushrooms. I did a bunch of ecstasy at a point, and that's going to make you lose weight, and there could be coke in that. Who knows what it was cut with. That was before, like, MDMA, like Molly was big. It wasn't a thing. You could get MDMA eventually, but it was like crystal form. You weren't getting it in capsules. There was no such thing as that. It was new. The ecstasy, I don't recommend it. I feel like shit in the fucking morning. MDMA, feel a lot better in the morning compared to ecstasy. But I was good at taking drugs. It's not something to boast about, I suppose, but I'm not a good drinker. Suck at drinking. I don't drink very often, ever. I did when I was younger, like, and I was bad at it. My mom told me I was bad at drinking. Mom told me I was bad at drinking pretty young, and she was right. And I just stopped drinking pretty young because can't do anything the next day, or I can't do anything the next day, where I can blaze fucking constantly all day and go to the gym, get high right before the gym every day. I thought I had a filter. What are we talking about? My mom told me at Christmas that when I was growing up, all I wanted to be was a thug. It was pretty funny, but Tupac had some songs like Thugs Get Lonely Too, and he had this Are You Still Down by John B. And this is how long ago I was listening to Are You Still Down by John B. Me and Ian Huey fucking were sharing earbuds with a fucking CD player. And I was like burning CDs, Napster days. Okay? That's how long I'm talking about. Burning shit, Napster. Matt Burke, or Matt Burke, maybe his brother, I don't remember, but I remember Matt Burke at their house, they showed me Napster. And life fucking changed once I fucking found Napster. I laugh at people using Netflix. Would I watch this episode about porn addiction though? Oh no, it's not about porn addiction. It's about Pornhub and suing them and the illegal shit they put up there and they have to really be sued and it's all about money, right? And that's just another industry. And some Canadian guys own Pornhub, and ethical. I don't remember what the name is. I think it's Ethical Corporate Partners. We just we'll fact check that one. Ethical Capital Partners. Okay, Ethical Capital Partners. In Canada, Montreal. They own Pornhub. I don't understand sex addiction. I don't understand erectile dysfunction. Porn companies. You see, it's obviously not good. And I'll watch porn. But this is... I'm still going to use these certain things because it like... but I know. But I know it doesn't matter. Because it's impossible to stop, is all these products are free. Now you can buy premium subscriptions. Pornhub is free, Facebook is free, Instagram's free. And it's because we are the product. And they're just collecting data, all of this data on us. So they do, and then they sell our data, like 23andMe. They accepted all these people's DNA, and then they sold your DNA to companies. Those long terms and conditions things that nobody reads, we've given all of our data to everybody for them to sell and market things. Data is so important in order to use for propaganda and marketing. Data is key. Mark Zuckerberg, Cambridge Analytics. Data is key. Porn growing up. I remember the first time that we ever went on porn. And I'm not going to say this person's name. But this person had an older brother. And I thought about it. And I'm like, I don't know how he knew. But he knew this website. And it was crazy. And I'm a consenting adult. So I'll type it into my search and see if it's still a website all these years later. It can't be. Or the domain is bought or taken away from who had it. And it was whitehouse.com. Okay? In the Stella Maris School Library back in the day, that's the only place where computers were, I'm pretty sure. That was our computer lab. Yo, I haven't talked to that person in a long time. I wish I could ask that person if they remember whitehouse.com. That used to be a porn site. Swear to God. And now it's free election betting site. Oh God. Whitehouse.com used to be porn site. Let's see if I can get some kind of hit on that. Here's a Reddit from 10 years ago. Whitehouse.com has its own Wikipedia. How funny is this? Whitehouse.com is a political entertainment website that first came online in May 1996. According to a statement of the web, it was originally created by Ransom Scott as a known place where uncensored discussion of government policies could occur before adult content was added to make it more profitable. Oh, in 2022, adult content was added back to the website but was later removed again. Yo. Oh. We were young. Nelly had just dropped fucking Country Grammar. Like, that's how old this was. When we went on whitehouse.com, that's the first porn I ever seen. And we got off it quick. And then there was the Hun.com. Look it up. I wonder if I'm allowed to be doing that. Telling you where to find this stuff. Make sure you're 18. Holy fuck, what the fuck is going on here? Or it's still a porn site, but it's pretty rough. That's crazy. That's a long time that's been around. And now they're everywhere, but I don't remember the inception of all of them. I don't remember the inception of Pornhub. We'll see when it came about. I don't remember the boom. (2007) Montreal, Quebec. 2007. Huh. I feel like maybe interesting. Use it for educational purposes. That's what I recommend. Recommend using it for educational purposes. Learn how to make a girl come. Learn how to make her squirt. Should be addicted to you. Just want to swallow your cock. I grew up on that Ludacris, getting some head. That Pretty Ricky. Usher. Ray J. Oh yeah, my ending note. On that topic. Current liberals. Now, I feel like liberals when I was growing up, those were the tight girls. You would call them tight when I was young. And liberal girls now are the biggest freaks. Like, in a sexual way. The liberals, those girls that are out there, the activist girls at a rally, those are the biggest freaks in the bed. Those are the girls that want to get tied up. Those are the kinky girls. The conservative girls, those are the dominant girls. They want little pussy fucking boys to humiliate, basically. It's a wild world that I feel like people are just like shocked about the feet and have no clue. Despite there being porn. A wild world we live in. I don't understand. Why? I want to know the why that guys are having a hard time getting their dick hard. Why? It can't be because of porn. I don't believe it. It can't be the cause. I don't know the reason though. And I don't want to hear plastics. I feel like I consume as much fucking plastic as anybody else. I use fucking plastic Tupperware and stuff. I'm consuming as much plastic as anybody fucking else. My dick works. Okay? Like, it never didn't work. So I don't understand these young people that need these fucking blue chews and shit like that. That's insane. That company could constantly still be promoted. That means people are fucking buying it. Why do they need that? It doesn't make sense. I would say, and if you're using it and you don't even need it and you're still using it, you're fucking dumb. Because I think of that like steroids. If you use them, it's false hope. It is fucking false hope. Because when you're not using it, it's never going to be the same. Then what? Can't fucking use that shit for the rest of your life. Think that's good for your fucking heart? Fuck no. Fuck no. It's false hope. I don't think you should be using any of that shit. You need to figure out how to get your shit to work naturally. So that's why I want to know, what is wrong? What is the issue? People's dick not working. But this Layla McElwaite, she was passionate about getting, and said, if you want to fucking, if you're a consenting adult and you want to put your shit on Pornhub, feel free. Now, I think that's a bad idea, because if I wanted to have a kid, I do want to have a kids, ideally, I don't want them to be, that I don't want their friends to be able to show them their dad fucking on video. That's not good. That's not for educational purposes. But if you want to do it, I don't care. But I'm not going to marry you. Okay. So I saw RFK. It's all confusing. I live in Canada, but I know that he is a good voice. No pun intended. I can get by the voice because I've listened to him talk for fucking hours and hours and hours. So it doesn't even bother me. I expect it. I completely understand because I remember the first time I heard it and it was tough. And it was worse. It used to be worse. If you've never heard, trust me, it used to be worse. It was scratchier and it was tough. But I can hear him normally. To me, that's his normal voice. So these fucking jackasses, these cocksuckers, these pieces of shit, just say ignorant things about him. And they constantly, okay, They constantly call RFK Jr. a conspiracy theorist. Like that is some kind of, I don't even know what to equate that to. Like he's just it means he is uneducated. Like to me, they use it as you're an uneducated person. Conspiracy theories and stuff. And what that means is that people are conspiring to hide or do something illegal. You know what I mean? Like either all he believes, that means if you're saying that he's a conspiracy theorist, that he believes that people conspired to do bad things and hide things. And he was fucking right. Anthony Fauci lied, pushing these fucking masks and the social distancing, and stopping. It was gonna, and the shots were gonna stop the spread. They said they called him a conspiracy theorist. Then how is it a conspiracy theorist? He believed that people were conspiring to mislead the population from where the virus came from. And they were saying from a pangolin, from a fucking wet market. When the same research that was going on in North Carolina in 2014, and Obama said, you're not allowed to do this here anymore. So they started doing it in the Wuhan Institute in China, manipulating viruses. That, it came from there. It didn't come from no fucking wet market. It came from the same fucking it came from the same funding that was going on in North Carolina. Over there. But you were a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, you believed that people were lying and hiding the truth. And I believe that. The first time that it was ever used, conspiracy theorist, was the people that didn't believe that Lee Harvey Oswald was the lone shooter. Why is there classified documents to this day if it happened in the 60s? If you're not hiding something, if you're not conspiring to the public, against the public, what are you hiding? 9/11. There's classified documents. What are you hiding? Over 2 decades. Obviously, you're hiding stuff from the public because you're conspiring to what? You've misled the public, I believe, on many occasions. Such a fucking joke. These fucking senators. It's so bullshit. It's so bullshit. Where's the senator? Senator Cantwell is fucking oblivious. That's the note I wrote. Yeah, this woman commended, yeah, she thinks Bill Gates is a leader in health. And I put, have you seen that fucking wiener? He's a fucking scrawny fucking wiener. That guy is no standard of fucking health. That guy's a fucking piece of shit. That guy's a monopolizing piece of garbage. He's going around the world, and I'm supposed to believe that the same guy who was raised by a guy who was on the board of Planned Parenthood, the same Planned Parenthood that was using Law 116 for Puerto Ricans to be sterilized from the 30s to the 70s, I'm supposed to believe that Bill Gates is just going around the world doing good for the human race? No fucking way. No fucking way. That guy was trying to stop startups in tech at the beginning of the internet. That guy was trying to buy every small company and keep Microsoft as number one. That guy was brought to court by the government because he was trying to keep a monopoly. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody except for himself and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. His wife gave a scathing fucking interview because he's a piece of shit. He was buddies with Epstein in the fucking... Check out the Edge Foundation. That's the Epstein connection. Fucking joke. Senator Warnock. This guy, I could tell right away as he started talking. He's fucking full of himself. He believes nobody will ever call him on his shit, ever. He said that RFK is unqualified and they need someone serious. If you go look at the person that had fucking the job that RFK is going for beforehand, that person, again, I don't even know who's more physically fit. That person or Bill Gates. Why would I fucking listen to anybody on anything that doesn't practice what they preach? Why would I listen to Bill Gates about health? Look at that fucking guy. He doesn't practice what he preaches. I'm not gonna fucking listen to him. Yeah, right. Our government gives that fucking piece of trash money. That fucking foundation. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the fucking Bill and Hillary fucking foundation. The Clinton Foundation. The Clinton Foundation and the Gates Foundation. Zero fucking trust. The Clinton one's way worse. The Gates one real fucking bad too. The Clintons in Haiti is disgusting, in my opinion. Which other senator? Why doesn't Pfizer? What are they doing? I think they've been conspiring. Why don't they have to release their fucking studies? I want to see every fucking study on the fucking COVID vaccine. Obviously, you're hiding shit if you don't produce the studies. You're hiding. Why would anybody trust? They're fucking sued for so much money. Those pharmaceutical companies are sued for so much fucking money. Johnson & Johnson, I went over episodes ago, the fucking shit they were doing. Injecting people with asbestos. Why would the United States government approve that company to make shots for the world? 60,000 of them they had to throw out because of bad manufacturing. Why are you giving these companies that are sued for fucking billions of dollars? Why that? I don't understand. I would love for someone to explain any of this stuff to me. Why people can't get their dick hard, and why vaccine companies don't have to release any of their studies. And they can just tell you, it's blah 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 effectiveness. It'll stop the spread. They're fucking stupid ass commercials. And then it doesn't do that stuff. After a booster, someone I know is not fucking medically clear,
from, I believe, July 2022 all the way to now. Blood clots in the lungs. 0 comorbidities beforehand. No chronic illnesses. And all of a sudden, a fuckload of clots. But the vaccine companies have no liability. Governments gave him blanket. Just like fucking Fauci. Just like Biden's entire family. Trump didn't pardon his family. Ooh, I'm fucking frustrated, eh? And that's, okay, my last note is fucking that Senator Wyden guy. That Senator Wyden guy, I mentioned him in an episode or two last week. This guy hates RFK. He hates RFK. he looks like the guy from Saw. That's what he reminds me of. The guy from Saw. He just seems translucent. And in that movie, the guy had cancer. This guy's just an ignorant motherfucker. The shit he says about RFK Jr. And the guy next to him, the chair, I can't think what his name was, but it's a tough last name. It's a tough last name. He definitely got made fun of a bunch. I just can't remember what it was. He voted aye for RFK right next to him. This guy is a real jackass. Senator Wyden. Real jackass. You watch these things and it makes you fucking hate him. He wanted more senators to get time to make a statement just so they could bash RFK Jr. Like, fucking just unbelievable. All these fucking ignorant fucks. What was that woman's name? Cantwell. I know you're fucking uneducated on the topic when you talk about Bill Gates fucking being a beacon of light for the world. That guy's a fucking piece of garbage. Go look at Event 201. He already knew the pandemic was coming. He already knew COVID pandemic was coming in October, at least October 2019. They prove it in Event 201. Because his fucking foundation funded a pandemic simulation in 2019 October. The guy knew about it. Johns Hopkins University, they knew about it. Bullshit. We've got a few days now of this tariff bullshit. My crypto has went luckily I got in way earlier. I've been getting in way earlier, so I bought lower than what things even are right now, but I was up in a lot of profit. But I'm a long holder, so I have no issue. But it was crazy watching it. And I didn't want to pull it because I know it's going to be going back up here. These tariffs, hard times right now. You usually got to suffer for things to be great. And that's what's going to happen right now. Trump is forcing our liberal pussy government the fuck out of here. He put us in the situation to begin with. Border security was garbage. We were letting immigration go fucking wild here too. We have an unbelievable amount of Indian people in here. And I meet tons of Indian people. They're nice. But it makes an unruly older generation. Trust me. It's different where I live down in Windsor, where there's way more cultures. You grow up around way more cultures. When you leave this, like near the States, these people fucking don't like immigrants like that. They're like, they resent them. And I try to reason with some of them. Some of them got to come here. And I'm talking about not allowing the universities and the colleges to just allow tons of students to come here and charge them a ton of tuition and flood our country like that. I fucking hate that idea. That idea for profit for the colleges and universities is fucking horseshit. That's fucking horseshit. And I hate that because then the corporations and businesses all around get subsidized for hiring those people instead of Canadian citizens. It's fucking horseshit. Don't like that idea. Now, I've said it multiple times for months. If you don't get those fucking Palestinians out of Palestine, they're all dead. And so I understand you can't fucking bring them all over here. All of them can't come over. And it will suck if family-wise and stuff. Egypt, Jordan, they should be taking a ton of them. If we take some, I have no fucking problem with that. Because I said that we should have been taking Syrian people. We did take Syrian people, but people were mad when we did. In 2014, people were fucking angry. I remember seeing it all over fucking Facebook back then. People were fucking angry when we were taking in Syrian refugees. And I'm like, yo, the United States is fucking blowing their fucking shit up. Because Bibi Netanyahu wants them to. So, and it's a proxy war with Russia. Not anymore. They got what they wanted 10 years fucking later. They failed in 2014, but they fucked them up. There was all these tons of fucking Syrians like losing family members like crazy. So we had to take them, and people were fucking angry then. And we don't integrate immigrants into our country very well either. We don't. I've watched on numerous occasions. I worked at a college gym for years, and I watched, and we don't integrate them very well. We don't teach them about our culture, and help them adapt. They can learn English really fucking quick. I can't personally imagine going to India and adapting as quick as they adapt here. Be reasonable. Imagine trying to go over there and assimilate into that country compared to them coming over here. Imagine. But I know that most people don't think about a fucking perspective like that. They just fucking get angry right away and just say, get them out of our fucking country. We just can't flood them in here with the college university scam going on that they finally got caught on and had to do something about. But it happened since 2018 and it got stopped in 2014. That's why the situation is so fucking bad here. Because the liberal government did whatever the fuck. They just had the dumbest policies. They had G7 policies like Biden in the United States, like France, like England. They're all part of the G7. They all have the same fucking policies on the major issues. And that's why all of the countries have immigration issues. Prove me wrong. Trudeau, I'm going to continue to buy American products as a Canadian. You can metaphorically suck my dick.